Hello guys, how are you been? Now we are going to do together this even more pointers are in the stringers. So I already show you the keys of this file. I already done it. You can see this uh, explanation about the keys one, and then now I am going to do question number one. Question number zero, which is memset. So let's do together. So before that, during the project, we have to read this all what we have to follow general requirements to do these projects. We have an editor this and we have a compiler GCC, and then we should create this readme file, and we have a recommendation, that means a comment using byte style, and we have a put character file, and then those all the prototypes should be found in this main.h file. So let's copy this one, and we have this also, copy this one, and we have this also because this already copy all those, and for my comments for a readme file is this one. I make this one that I all done. So let's start the equations for this one, and then clicking this one, we just continue doing this here. So before that, we have to copy this one for continuing, and we have to make a directory called this one and this one. So let's do together. So cd, because the Alex low-level programming is the first directory which is found in a GitHub file. So let's paste here, and then create our directory called uh, this one for our directory. So mkdir, yeah, we have created this one. Now let's go to the folder, this folder. So continue. Then once ls, we have no file on this directory. We have no file listed. So let's continue creating a readme file. So to create a file and edit the file, we should create a readme file. This one is a readme file. So let's copy this one, paste here, and then enter. Then I want to write the folder name, the topic name, which is this one. This one is my call it my comment, my written object. So let's put here my this one. I think this one. So paste here, we have a space here, so I don't need to escape. Uh, so I must be entered to edit this file, then escape the WQ to save it. Now let's alias, we have a readme file. We created a file. Now we create a file also called main.h file. Main.h file should be created. So copy this one and then paste here. Paste here and then click. So we have created a main.h. Then what the main.h contains, those the prototypes of all all tasks, all the tasks. So this is a prototype. The other one, this is a prototype. Once we continue, we have a prototype here, a prototype. So by containing all this I have already created. So let's go to here. This is my file, which is all containing the prototypes, all containing the prototypes. Then I should paste here. Now escape, WQ, enter. Then VI, we have a pointer, put character, file, and then paste here. And then I, we have already created here. This is, this one is the put character, which is the same as the previous one that we created all the tasks in uh, from 4 to 6. So copy this one and then paste here. Escape, WQ, paste it. And then go to the my, let's see all this. Yeah, I already created those files and then VI, and then we have this one. This one is that we must create. Yet this one that we must run the project, which is this one, this one. So that I have created those results, I will show you how it works, and then copy this one, see, then paste here, and then I, and then the new Q. That is already created. So let's do together, and then we have to copy those equations, which is this one is, and then this one we have that must be run, Control C, VI, this one, and then enter, paste, paste, paste here. We have already that is then how the output is scanning those files, and then escape the key. Now we already created, now we make GCC, Control C. So paste here, and then enter. So we have a file that must be end with this if. So line on that is on main.h file, main.h file. So let's make together vi this one, Control C, vi escape this file, paste here, and then enter. Now let's go to this one, I, and then I make it here. So escape WQ. Now let's make GCC. Paste there. Now it is okay. Now it is okay. Let's the page file name, which is this one, I think, because 0 moments, then paste here, and then back empty. Then I must enter it. Yeah, all the values is all the answer are put in here. Now, how the answer is coming through? How the answer is coming through? You see, uh, we have a file here when there is an int I less than of size, the size, which is if I percent of 10, and then print, you see, a space, if, you see, if percent of 10, I percent of 10, you see, it is true. That means it has a value in a sense, a value rather than zero in a sense. If this is true, we make it a space. We make it a space. If not, don't make it. Don't make it. And if this is happening true, this is true in a sense. This is not true. If this is true, and then not true, that means all are the same. That means percent of I percent of n with I, the remainder and the I is equal. This means is true, and statement is true. If not true this one, that means this one and this one are not the same in a sense. print a new line. This is happen when the I value is 10, 20, 40, 30, up to 9, up to 9, because we have a file here, a buffer file, a buffer file which is 98 size, with containing this one, with containing this one. So to print, simply print buffer, buffer, and at 90 times, 98 times. And the memo said before buffer, we have 98 in essence. We print 98 times this one, and we print it this one. This number should be, I think, 98. So the result is coming to, then before this happening, then print this one and a new line, then print this one, because buffer is changed to 0x01 now with 98 times. You see, 98 times. 95 times this one, and the rest should be 98. The rest should be 98. To fill that, we should print 98 as a result. So continue this one. To continue this one, this result should be happen. This result should be happening. If I is equal to 0 starting and n is greater than 0, you see, I plus plus, this is always continue. This is 1, 2, 3, this is an I value. And then reach to S of I is equal to B. B is to be printed. B is to be printed once I is entered to the printed value. This is the instruction. The gap between this and this is a space. A gap between this and this is a space, because if I, for example, number 1, we can look at 1 is the size 98. So I is divided by 1 divided by 10. The row is 1. So the remainder is 1. So if the remainder is having a number, then we should space. You see, we should space. So like that, we continue this space and up to 10. Let's see it. Once a 10 is happening, because character is numbered 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once 10, it is a new line. You see, a new line, and starting from there, you see, a new line. It makes a new line. So this is all about, sorry, this is all about, and then we have this, and then make git add enter git commit. That is the usual way. This one, the first equation. Yeah, we are making this one as a comment. Enter git pull to read by the GitHub. Yeah, it's already done. Now go to the answer. It is checked. because the answer is already done. So it is right. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more in detail to reach you.